guys, that's Jason.
That's Andy.
We are
Family
Family Banter, live from Las Vegas.
And we're coming to you today to kind of tell you a little bit about ourselves, where we've been and where we're going.
Where we've been, are you kidding me? Where I've been, we didn't have video games, guys. We had the tabletop, dice, pen and paper. It was called D&D.
For those of you who don't know what D&D is, that's Dungeons & Dragons, man. That's the original MMORPG game.
Yeah, got together with a whole group of guys every single Wednesday. Matter of fact, one of my campaigns lasted 7 years long. Totally freaking awesome. But that's all we had, and that's what we do. Nintendo came out, and he was born.
And I started back with, regular Nintendo, man. We're talking Ninja Turtles and stuff like that, moving on to Mario Brothers. We're going to Super Nintendo, Sega.
Sega Channel. Dude, we had the Sega Channel. Are you kidding me? This one was spoiled. He got to play video games all of his life, from birth until now, clearly.
And then we moved into PC gaming. We moved into the first MMORPG game called
Ultima Online,
man.
Awesome. Totally fabulous
We
game.
played that for 6 years or something.
The housing system in that was the best. He built this drum set. It took him hours to build it, but it was fabulous. People would come by, praise us all the time with that. It was a lot of fun. That's where his PvP route started, though, was in Ultima.
In PvP, man, I was one of the crafters. I went and mined and stuff like that. And there's always these players called PKers. And those of you who play video games all know what the Reds are.
The Reds.
And they came in, trying to get us miners, trying to get our loot and stuff like that. Well, I built my character enough where I can kick their butts.
Didn't need armor. He just whoop them with his pickaxe. It was funny as hell. They would come in groups, and he would 1v3, 1v4. It was just absolutely fun. Got his adrenaline going. Got him in the PvP.
And then I got the old man into PvP and drug him to a game called Dark Age of Camelot.
Oh my God, we were there for 9 years.
And we started in that game. We weren't very good at video games. I was still very young, but we evolved in being one of the best. We were in a guild called Blue Dragons. We were the best freaking
PvE. All about player versus environment with Blue Dragons. But we got to do all of what you would have to do, all the quests, what we call master level quests, and all kinds of things like that to get us geared out for the ultimate PvP.
And then we discovered a little server called Mordred. And that's where PvP really took off.
Well, what Mordred was just where you can roll any class, any race, and it was just nothing but player versus player, and it was all-out warfare in every little town and every little nook and cranny of the entire world. It was a lot of fun. That's where we became really big.
Yeah, I had this Blade Master where they're almost unbeatable. And I played an unorthodox build. And those who know me, have been around me for a long time, understand that I like to play kind of unorthodoxy kind of things.
Absolutely.
And everybody just kind of worshipped my Blade Master. He was a shield spec. He was supposed to be a dual wielder, but he was a shield spec. And
he was number one and number two.
It took him a year designing a specific character to finally beat me one time.
I had to craft stuff and make this one special character called Thunder. It was the only character that I could beat him with because I could stun him and beat him with it. But it was awesome. During that time, we had 2 computers. We had 4 different accounts. And being 4 different accounts on Mordred, we could farm anything. And what we would do is we would farm all the ML raids and all the big raids. And to get all the people on Mordred...
And you're talking about the people on Mordred, man. These guys are the elitist of the elitist. When you think people on League of Legends are bad and about flaming you and toxicity, these guys put you to shame. They would talk so much crap if you did one little thing. If they killed you, they would camp you forever.
Oh, yeah, but they talk crap in chat, and it was horrible. But what we were able to do, because of how renowned we were, is we were able to gather the whole realm together. And we're talking like 60, 70 people that were just all mortal enemies, and tell them just sit there and just wait for us to do this stuff for you. And because of that, we became very, very well known in the Dark Age.
There was a prominent guild that circled us around us, and they usually most of the time would kill off all these raids while they were doing it. But they decided that they were going to kind of assist us and protect us too. And they were the jerks of the jerks.
That was pretty awesome. And there's lots of different times where we just had some great adventures, just the 2 of us. I remember one time he was playing a chiefess, I was playing a chieftain. It was a shaman, shaman scald mix.
Yeah.
Oh my God, because I would come in with the speed and then he had the dots. We came across this raid party of about 90 people. We started attacking them and they started chasing us, and one by one,
2v90.
They all fell.
Victorious.
We killed them all. It was killed by chiefess, killed by chiefess, killed by chieftain, killed by chieftain, killed by chiefess, killed by chiefess. That was the full line of chat.
And the whole realm was just going off. What the hell are these two doing?
Oh, no, it was a lot of fun. But that's when we really began
a duo.
And as a duo, we started conquering everything, every day, all day. It was a lot of fun.
And we moved from Dark Age of Camelot, we moved to another PvP game called Warhammer Online, which is made by the same company of
It was
Dark
the
Age.
next adventure. Bottom line, it was the downfall of Dark Age of Camelot, in my opinion. But we got with a group called Cult of Auric on Warhammer, and we bounced from server to server. And what did we do?
Destroyed the servers, man. We made people leave these servers because they couldn't handle it.
We literally killed server after server after server. Unfortunately, the end game on that just wasn't enough to keep our attention, and he ran off to Diablo 3.
And Diablo 3 days, man, I was top on the leaderboards on the Demon Hunter, even back when Demon Hunter was a garbage-ass class. You know, I was in the competition with a guy, most of you YouTubers have been following video games around, Corporean. I was chasing him. He only beat me by 2 days trying to kill Diablo on hardcore, way back when it was very, very difficult to
I
do
remember the hype on that. I used to watch the hype in the videos and YouTubes and stuff like that, and they were all talked about. Of course, he made it first, so he got the renown, but Jason was definitely a top liner, and he got with a couple of his buddies, and that's when his streaming career started because he was streaming D3, and he was very successful, a lot of followers.
And unfortunately, my buddies, we had a little bit of a falling out, and that kind of ended. And I really enjoyed, had a passion for streaming, and really continuing the dream of playing video games. And I was like, who else could I duo stream with? Because there's not many people who out there duo stream all the time. And I was like, what about my father? He's always gamed with me my entire life.
And so he came to me and was like, hey, we've been playing League of Legends. Why don't we stream this? The two of us together, we would, draw out a pretty good audience. And I'm thinking, hey, that sounds like a lot of fun. We're going to be playing anyway every day.
Right.
We might as well stream it and meet some new friends and share it with everybody out there. And
Definitely met some great people.
Absolutely. And that's when Family Banter was created.
Right.
And so bottom line is, guys, we're having a lot of fun playing League. We're having a lot of fun with our community, a lot of fun with this stream.
We constantly want to grow and improve ourselves, and we want to do this YouTube thing, so we really keep it interacting with you guys. So you guys have something to watch when we're not online.
Give you a little bit of insight and history of where we're from and where we're thinking and where we're going. Because the bottom line is, this is our passion. We're going to do it anyway. Let's enjoy it with absolutely everybody that we possibly can.
Right. In our dream with ourselves, we really want to this not just be the Family Banter streamers, man. We want to be the Family Banter, the community.
Absolutely.
We want to take not just ourselves, but everybody who's in our community and grow to where we can do our own con if we need it.
We want Family Banter to be, on the map of, gaming streamers and, have a huge community. We already have a fabulous community, I think. We've got some great support, some great help. I really do believe we can make this dream come true.
Right. On our stream, just to kind of give you guys a heads up, what we like to do, we do a lot of viewer games. We do a rank ourselves. I'm currently leveling up a Smurf account to help my father get through silver. Not boosting. We're teaching.
Right. And he does teach me a lot. Matter of fact, a lot of times I'll be in game and you'll hear him over my shoulder. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. And I learn a lot because I ride this man's coattails. He is the skill. I'm just the talent. Bottom line is, I follow him and he's going to teach me a lot. You guys follow along. You can learn while I learn.
Right. And then we also, we want to do a lot of coaching and stuff like that, not with just my father, but, we have the green screen here and we want to be able to do videos and highlights and stuff like that. We love LCS. We love the competitive scene. And we also had a dream that's,
of someday
maybe possibly owning an LCS team.
I know I'm not going to get on the LCS stage as a player. Number one, I'm far too old, not to mention my skill sucks. But at the end of the day, if I can become, wealthy enough to be able to have my own team, that's how I'd like to make it to the LCS stage, is having my own team. But our stream is not just about League of Legends. We also, every single Wednesday night,
we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Absolutely. We have a lot of fun with that.
We got my mods who come and play. His wife at the time, she comes and joins us as well. And we make this a family event. We tell grand stories, and they're about, right now, if you guys are just now watching this, we're about 9 episodes in. They're still relatively new to their campaign.
And relatively new to the game, some of us.
And we would love to introduce you guys to Dungeons & Dragons, being from his origins, to kind of really show you guys the original MMORPG. So we will be opening it up at some point to having
what we call
one-shots. Yeah, where he gets to come in and DM just a small little thing to kind of introduce you to the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Those are the things that we're going to do, as far as building the dream of our stream and making it larger and making it real. It's not just about League. It's not about D&D. It's about any other game that comes out. It's about him and I enjoying ourselves as we've done and we're going to do, and sharing it with you guys.
So come, join us.
Absolutely. It's been fun.
And it's been real.
And it's been real fun.
Peace.